I just joined EXP Realty. Why? Simple. Hey guys, my name is Philip Nunez. I'm a real estate agent here in the beautiful city of Los Angeles. And I recently made the move from Keller Williams Realty to EXP Realty. And I wanted to share why I did that. Now, I want to be straightforward with you. This is not an EXP infomercial. I've only been with them for less than a month. And yet, unless you've been under a rock and you don't know why EXP Realty is blowing up, then feel free to go to the description and there's a link where I have two of the best agents in our country explain the opportunity to you. So for me, it was simple, guys. It came down to three things: business opportunities, personal growth, and a lot of people that I admired and respected in my industry had moved over to the company. So it intrigued me to find out why were they doing that. So let's talk about the business opportunities. The best way I heard anybody explain EXP Realty to me said, EXP Realty is like a 3-lane highway all leading towards revenue, right? The first lane has to do with production, your own production, your book of business, right? Now there's a $16,000 cap. And then if you reach what's called icon status, you're able to earn that $16,000 back in stock. That's fantastic. The second lane is revenue share when you partner with other agents. Now, this is fantastic. So if you help somebody else grow and produce, you are able to share in their revenue. Not profit share, revenue share. And the last lane has to do with stocks. You're able to buy or earn stocks into the company. Now, if you're like me and a little skeptical about stocks, go on Google and punch in EXP Realty and see what's been going on for the last couple of years. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised to what you find out. So guys, I've been privileged to work for other companies and be in the leadership council of other companies. And what I've learned to be true about real estate and real estate agents is that if you have a group of 100 agents in any office, here's how this usually breaks down. So here's 100 agents. 30% will never do anything, meaning they'll never close a transaction. They got into the business and it wasn't what they thought. It was harder than what they thought, or they didn't have the support, or they didn't have the finances, or they just got a way better opportunity. But whatever the reason, they just never end up doing anything in the business. The next 50% do between 1 to 5 deals a year. This is your new agents, your part-time agents. And you can see it's a big chunk of the real estate agent market. The last 20% can be divided into two sections. 15%, 5%. Now, 15% will close anywhere between 15 to 30 transactions. They make a great living. Anywhere you are in the state, in the United States, that's going to be a good book of business where you're going to do well for yourself. And then we have the 5%, and that's the top producers, the mega agents, the mega teams. And here's the reality of our real estate market. This 20% produce or control 80% of the market share, right? So this 20% controls 20% of the market share. Now you're probably wondering, Philip, what the hell does this have to do with you joining EXP Realty? Hey, stay with me here, okay? I'm gonna go somewhere here. Now, if you guys read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad with Robert Kiyosaki, he has this thing called the cash flow quadrant, right? And it goes something like this. Okay, so this is the cash flow quadrant. You're either we all land on somewhere in this quadrant. You're either an employee, self-employed, business owner, or investor. Now, the goal is to move from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant, because on the left side of the quadrant, we are exchanging our time for money. We are earning income, right? On the right side of the quadrant is passive income, right? You're leveraging people as a business owner, or you're leveraging money as an investor to create income. Here's the reality of how this plays out in real estate. 95% of us will always stay here on the self-employed section. Very few of us, 5%, will go here. As a business owner, it's probably like a broker, or if you're the leader of a team, or if you own a management company, an escrow company, title company. As an investor, you own real estate, maybe like an Airbnb, units. Maybe you're a part of a real estate trust. Maybe you're flipping properties, right? You're using money to create money. Over here, you're leveraging people to create money. But over here, most of us have to put in the work and trade our time to earn money. So here's where the genius of EXP Realty to me and why it made sense to me. The moment you become part of EXP Realty, you're automatically moved over to the right side of the quadrant. As a business owner and as an investor, you can easily go from the left side to the right side of the quadrant without having to be a broker, a leader of a team, a manager of apartments, or have to flip any property, invest into units, or own any Airbnbs. Now, there's nothing wrong with those things. In fact, if you do that, fantastic, more power to you. But the reality is that 95% of us don't do that, right? So here's an opportunity to move over to the right side of the quadrant as a business owner by partnering with other agents, and as an investor by owning or earning stock into the company. Let me ask you this. When you own something, don't you have a higher sense of purpose, a higher sense of responsibility, more pride in ownership? I mean, we can always tell the non-owner occupied properties in any neighborhood, right? The grass is a little patchy, the door is a little dirtier, the paint might be a little off, right? And guys, don't get me wrong. I know we're mostly all here, and doesn't mean we don't have purpose or we don't have a sense of responsibility or pride in owning what we do. But let me put it to you in another way. If you were the owner of a business and you hired yourself today, what would you rate yourself from 1 to 10 based on the things that really matter in our business that move the needle, like prospecting, going to face-to-face presentations, following up, negotiating deals, right? Now, see, when you become an owner, there's a shift that happens in your mind. So you as the business owner can have a real conversation with you, the self-employed person, and understand that there's just a higher level that we can go. Would you agree? I hope you do, because that's kind of how I saw it. Plus, on the growth part, on the investor side, I just saw today on LinkedIn that we just crossed over to the 40,000 agents mark, right? Now, there are 2 million agents in the United States. We have 2% market share. Do you think there's room for growth there? Absolutely. This leads directly into the second part that really appealed me about EXP Realty, and it's the revenue share, the partnerships that you're able to create with other agents. See, EXP Realty has figured out the formula to take the network marketing approach under a real estate company. It's never been done before, right? And guys, I want to be completely transparent with you guys. I've never been a big fan of network marketing, but that's because I've never been passionate about the product. I love real estate. I love helping people buy or sell real estate. I love helping my colleagues that need the help in order to grow. And I love to get help from other agents that are at a higher level than I am, and they pour onto me and help me get better at what I do. That's the easy part. Now, under any other platform, in order for you to have those types of partnerships with other agents, you would either have to be a broker or the leader of a team, or you be some kind of referral source. And I'm sure there's one or two examples more. But under the EXP Realty, you present the opportunity to an agent. If it aligns with who they are and what they want out of their business, that's it. I know agents that would benefit from this opportunity, and it's a total win-win. So guys, let's go quickly go back to the graph, and let's not talk about the 30 because we know they're not going to do anything. But if you're in the 50%, would you benefit from having a strong relationship with the 15% or the 5%? Absolutely, right? Or if you're in the 15% that closes between 15 and 30 transactions, would you benefit from having a relationship with the 5% that closes 50, 100, 200 transactions? Absolutely, right? Proximity is power. We don't know what we don't know. And for the first time, here's a platform that genuinely has incentivized an alignment for all of us to work together. See, one of the things that EXP has done, the way you're able to earn your cap back is when you reach that icon status, is by coming back into the community and sharing what is working for you. So whatever is it that you need in order to grow your business, whether it's prospecting, marketing, mindset, whatever it is, there is a platform that has that information for you. And you don't have to go and pay for that type of coaching. Or if you're aligned with somebody that is already a top producing agent, you can bet your butt that they want to make sure you succeed, because when you win, they win, right? This has never been done, guys. And this is why I was so attracted to this opportunity. Hey guys, as I finish here, I want to share a quick story with you guys. 10 years ago, when our country was going through a hard depression, I was new to the business. I had been in it for 4 or 5 years. And although I had some really good times, we all know that unfortunately business really crashed, and it was really difficult if you were in this business. It was really difficult if you were in any business, right? But I was really passionate about being in this industry. I loved helping people, so I never wanted to give up my day job. So I ended up giving a graveyard shift to supplement my income. During those times, I was seeking out who was really doing this business at a high level. And I came across these two gentlemen named, one was Jay Kinder and the other one was Michael Reese. And they were out of Oklahoma or Texas. Jay Kinder was number 2 in Coldwell Banker. Michael Reese was doing over 300 transactions. And at the moment, I wasn't in any position to align myself with those gentlemen. Everything in my spirit would have loved to have been connected to those guys because I really admired what they were doing for our industry and the type of production that they were doing. Fast forward 8 years later, which is 2 years ago, I saw Jay Kinder on a Facebook Live share that he was moving to EXP Realty. And he had a market share with KW out in Oklahoma or Texas somewhere, and he moved his whole office to EXP Realty. And at that point, I realized, okay, something's going on with that company. And it put me on notice, and it planted that seed of, okay, what is going on with that company? And I did. I started finding out more and more and more, and I saw other colleagues that I respected join the company. And today, guys, I can tell you that I actually literally have a partnership with Jay Kinder and Michael Reese. In fact, in the last 3 weeks, I've had multiple conversations with Jay Kinder, and he's been so gracious with his time, with his wisdom. He allowed me to go to one of his trainings, a boot camp that he puts together. That partnership is real, guys. You know, there is no fluff, there is no BS. Is real people helping other people grow. Look, it only inspires me to do this, what he's doing with me, to do it with anybody, right? So in whatever level you are, if I can help you or if anybody can help you, this is a true win-win situation. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be journaling my journey with EXP Realty. If you guys want to reach out to me, have any questions, always feel free to reach out. It is my pleasure. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and we'll see each other soon.